Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the apps I use for school in my Back to School 2018 school series, and I hope you enjoyed the video. The first app that I'm going to discuss is PDFelement, which is an iOS app that is essentially your all-in-one PDF editor that you can use on an iPhone or an iPad, and you can basically edit, review, convert, or sign any different PDF, but you can also convert them in a way that you can edit the text and add a signature, customize it with highlighting, and carry it across all your devices using any streaming service like iCloud or Google Drive. What I like most about this app is that it is very simple. You simply take a picture, you can upload it, edit the text, edit, highlight, add your signature, checkmark anything with a checkmark sticker if you want. You can even outline things in a box or in a circle shape. And I also like the fact that you can import other already made PDF documents from class or even textbooks, and you can even edit them as soon as you import them into PDFelement. So it's definitely a must-have and very, very useful for if you're a tablet person or even if you use it on your computer, because it is transferable among all three devices. My second favorite app to use for school is Moleskins Timepage app, which is essentially kind of like Google Calendar, except it's a little bit more visually appealing and aesthetically pleasing. As you can see, I made mine the background yellow just because that is my favorite color, but you can obviously customize it to whatever that you would want it to be. So I really just like the way that this is laid out. It's super simple, the black and the yellow. It's very, very visually appealing, as said before, and I like the way it is simply organized. You have a great monthly view, so you can see what days you have events scheduled for. And then if you just swipe to the right, you can kind of get a more broadened view of your calendar. And then if you swipe to the left, you can kind of get all the different settings or other details of the app that you want to look at. But here's the day-to-day version, which I really like seeing. It'll tell you the exact weather that is going on for that day, which is really nice because then you'll know what to wear for that event, and you can set the location there, so that's why the weather is very applicable to your event. You can also change the time of your event, and I find that the time slider is super fun to use. Same with the weather app, honestly, but using the time slider is really nice because you can get super specific if you put pressure onto the screen, but if you want to just switch hourly, you would put light pressure as you slide against the knob. For my third favorite app, we are going to be discussing MinimaList. This is another aesthetically pleasing and visually appealing way to add reminders / notes into your phone. Instead of using the normal notes that come with the iPhone, you basically can just swipe downward or pull down in order to add a new note. You type something in and then there it goes. If you want to delete something, you simply slide to the left and there you go, it deletes it, or you can edit it and click the edit button. But I also like that all the directions are kind of laid down below before you, so you're not prompted with a bunch of notifications in the very beginning. As said, you swipe right to mark as done, pull down to add, swipe left to delete, and you can pull upward for focus mode. I have yet to discover what that is, but if people know what that is, they can leave that down in the comments down below. But yeah, just another simple way to add some notes. There is a premium version for this app, but I am not using it at the moment, but I will let you know if I end up doing that in the future. The next app that we will be discussing is one of the most classic school apps ever, and that is Quizlet. I felt like I had to address this because they've come out with a lot of new features this year, and I feel like they're really applicable to all different types of learning styles that you might be accustomed to. So I really like using this obviously for flashcards and for my classes that have a lot of languages in them, or we practice different languages like Spanish, but some people like to use these for multiple choice tests now, which I've actually enjoyed doing. So I will make the question as the term and the 4 multiple choice answers as the back of the term, and this is actually really helpful for quizzing myself if I want to use the flashcard style to quiz myself in that way. But there's other different styles, like you could do a written test, a multiple choice game. There's the learning style where you type things out or write things, and I just really like that it's super customizable and definitely tailored to each individual person's interests. The last app that we will be discussing is Flora, which is actually a new app that I recently discovered. If any of you know what the self-control app or online browser thing is on the computer, this is kind of like a more eco-friendly version of that application, which I will go into. So basically how this works is you have a room which is almost like your garden room, and you can invite other people to plant with you, and so those are the friends that you can see on the side there kind of. And basically you can set the duration of time, and you can invite other people to study with you, so you all can't leave this screen, meaning that you can't go and browse on your phone without killing your plant. And the pricing on this side, if you want me to explain that more, that basically you can add money from your PayPal account. So if I added $100 and I failed to plant my tree, meaning that I left the app, then they could charge me $100 from my PayPal account, and the money will actually go to building an actual tree or planting a seed for a tree to grow in an actual farm. So it's really cool. 7,491 trees have already been planted. It's a super great app if you're into the environment, and if you're also into getting off your phone a little bit more and being a little bit more productive. So yeah, I hope that this was useful for you guys. If it was, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more back to school videos before I start college in a few weeks. I am so excited. And yeah, comment down below any other apps that you think we should try for back to school, and I will see you guys sooner or later. Peace out.
Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past our prayers.